Welcome back, fuckers. Righto, today we're going to have a look at part 3, which is the mission generator or the flight planner, adding packages with DCS Liberation. So a later version has come out over the weekend. So we're up to version 2.2.1. Even though it says 2.2.0 at the moment, it's actually 2.2.1. So if you haven't downloaded it, make sure you download the latest if you want to be up to date with all the current changes. So I've also in the update, they've added a full Persian Gulf map. So I've pretty much done exactly what we did before in the other videos, except change it from the invasion of Iran, which is just this part up here. We're going to do the entire Persian Gulf. So we're going to work our way up all the way, capturing all the bases in the Persian Gulf. Sweet. All right, so let's go through now the flight packages and set ourselves up for our first sortie, which we're going to do as a part of this YouTube series, and I'll make a separate playlist for that. But for now, we're going to have a quick look. So let's quickly just double check. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Mission generator, cull zone is on. So handy little tip here in the display, go to display cull zones. So you can see the green areas, that's where units are going to spawn in. So at the moment, and it is going to change. So if you're watching this at a later date, this hopefully will be a fix. But the carrier group doesn't have its own cull zone just yet, but they are adding it in. So at the moment, if you use the cull zone, if the carrier fleet isn't in your radius, your AI flights will not spawn in. So if you make a custom a player flight, you will spawn in obviously, but any of your AI flights are not going to spawn in, so you can't do like carrier strike packages as of yet if you're using the unit cull zone. But it is a thing that's going to be coming, so these will have their own cull zone radiuses, so you'll be able to fly spawn in units, so they'll let you put in a strike package or whatever from the carrier, but it won't actually load it up in the mission editor. All right, they know about it, they're fixing it, so it will be a thing. Anyways, let's have a quick look. So El Dafra is what we're looking for. So we have got here, we've got a hawk site, which is going to be a drama, some scuds, and what do we got here? Shulkers. All right, cool. Intel, this is going to be a problem. So we've got 8 F-14A. So now they've added the F-14A as well in 2.2.1. F-14A model is a thing, and Iran is using it. So we're up against 8 Tomcats, which is going to make our first sortie is pretty much just going to be capped because we need to get rid of those because they are a pain in the ass. 8 Tomcats with Phoenix missiles. It's not going to be fun, and they're very close to our base. All right, so we're going to set up some cap packages right now. So here we go. So in 2.2.0, you can add a flight package. So we'll go for, I'm not going to make this happen, but I'll show you how to do it. So say we wanted to do a strike package on Squirrel. Okay, so Squirrel is the name of the group. It's a Hawk, Search Radar, PCP, Track Radar, a Vulcan, and 5 launchers. So we're going to right click on that and you're going to go New Package. All right, this is going to bring up this bad boy right here. We're going to add a flight. So you can select. So we're going to have our seed will be suppression, deed or dead will be actually kill the site. Okay, so we're going to have a seed flight of, let's make them F-16s, 2 of, bam. Okay, we're also going to add in a bar cap, all right, of 2 F-15s. So all this is going to be one package, and I'll show you what's going to go down. We're also going to make a, what else can we do here? That'll do us for now. So we'll go that. Now you got, here we go, time over target. All right, so it tries to sync up the all the flights. So if you've got, we can add, just for argument's sake, we could add in a an F-18 from the carrier. All right, and it's going to sync up. So you time over target. It tries to make all these flights make their target areas from the airfields and the carrier groups from where they are. So I'm going to go delete this for now. I'm going to press ASAP right here. So you can see time over target is going to be 26 minutes and 4 seconds. So at 26 minutes and 4 seconds into the mission, the seed flight will be doing its attack on the SAM site there. Okay, we'll be starting to suppress the enemy air defenses. And the bar cap is going to be doing its thing. It's going to take off a little bit later, but they're all going to hit time over target at the same time. So now we're going to add in our F18, which is going to be a little bit further away. We're going to create. Now if we go ASAP again, it didn't do it. Okay, whatever. All right, because the Hornets can make up the time, I guess. But if you add in a slower aircraft like an A10, make sure you hit the ASAP button. So if you big ass truck just drove past. If you want to make 26 minutes is too close, you're like, I'm going to blow it out another 5. You can add more time to the time, right? So it'll be 26 minutes plus 5. So at 31 minutes, it will the flights will actually start taking off. All right, or 5 minutes into the mission, these flights will start doing their thing. All right, and you just press ASAP to make it go back to normal. So that's how you do a mission package now. So we're gonna get rid of this. Delete. We actually delete that as well. And all we're gonna do is we're just gonna do a cap. Okay, cap, because we're gonna get rid of those F14s. They're gonna be a pain in our ass. So we're gonna go into here. We're gonna right click. We're gonna go new package, and actually no, we'll just make it right here. So we'll go new package. We're gonna go bar cap over lever base. Okay, so bar cap, we're going to put F15s to create ASAP. And we're going to add another flight of F16s. F16 to create. And there we go. So we've got 2 F15s, 2 F16s taken off straight away to do their barrier cap. Make sure once you're happy with your flight, your group, press save, and it will load it up in there. We're now going to put in another one for us. So we're going to make this as a player controlled one. So 1, 1. So size 1, client slots 1. So if you want to play this by yourself, just put 1 unit in. If you want to play it with your friends, put as many as you want for your buddies. Hit create. Actually, wait one. Delete that. Done. Right click, new package. There we go. So we've got a new one now. So we're going to go. No, we want new package. There we go. There we go. Getting confused here. Bar cap, F16, 1, 1, create. So we've got a bar cap for the AI, and we have a bar cap for us. So because we're flying this sortie, we don't have to worry about the ASAP thing. That's just purely for AI. So don't worry about pressing that. If you do press that, and it puts a timer on, if your flight is more than 10 minutes after mission start, you won't be able to take off until, I won't let you spawn in until you've reached the mission time. So make sure that you don't press time over target if you've just got a group of players. Okay, so if it's just you or you and your buddies, just leave that as 0000. We can also go into here, edit, and you got your settings here, so you can have cold starts. If you don't want to be cold start, you can make it hot, whatever you want to do. Custom payload if you want, but again, you're playing it, so you can change your loadout when you spawn into the jet. And then we can change our waypoint. So this is one of the other fixes they did from 2.2.0 to 2.2.1. You couldn't delete any of this stuff. So we can delete all of this stuff now if we want. And we're going to add in our own waypoints. So because the F16 doesn't put in a initial starting waypoint, we're going to have waypoint number 1. So even though waypoint 1 is there, waypoint 1 in the F16 will actually be waypoint 2. I digress. We're also going to add in another waypoint, and we're going to make it, close that, save that. What was the name of that one again? Squirrel. All right, so edit waypoints, add waypoint, and all the way down to squirrel. Where are you? There we go. Boom, boom, add. All right. So that's for us. So if you're going to play, as in you're going to give this flight to a actual person, you can customize your mission waypoint so that you just go, all right, there's your waypoint, go and do it. All right. Because people that are flying, they've got a brain. So they don't need to have like take off, fly to this waypoint, climb to this altitude. All right. Whereas if you look at this one, if we go to edit, have a look at the waypoints. So it's got a takeoff, it's got a racetrack start, racetrack end, and a land. So make sure for AI, don't delete any of this shit. Leave it as the mission generator makes it. All right. For players, you can delete it and do your own stuff. Okay. AI, leave it as is. And then advanced is for players. Otherwise, you'll break your shit. So we got that. So actually, let's do this one more thing. So let's go. We're going to have a group of F-15s. Are going to take off straight away. We've got us, who's going to take off straight away. And let's add in another one. Right-click, new package. We're going to add in another bar cap of F-16s. And we're going to make these guys ASAP. But we're going to put it at, let's make them take off maybe 10 minutes later. Okay, so we're going to have the F-15s are going to spawn in straight away. They will start up, they'll taxi out, and they'll take off, and they're going to do their racetrack pattern to start their cap. We're also going to be doing cap. All right, and we've got the hawk side there, just so we know roughly where it is. And if we wanted to, we could do a seed strike on it because we've got a brain. And then we've also got the F-16s, which are going to take off or start up 10 minutes after mission start, and they will do their backup and help out. So that is that, boys. I hope that one helped, made sense. It's a little bit of a tricky thing to get your head around, but I think it's it works well. It works well, and we'll go through another video on what each thing means, like escort, bar cap, and all that in the wiki. Go through another one. Go through all the stances for your ground troops and stuff, and then we'll start doing actual sorties, fly the campaign. All right, so if it did help, guys, make sure you hit the like button and let me know that you did. If you've got any comments, throw them down there. Any questions, queries, throw them in the comments. If you haven't already subscribed to the YouTube channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button while you're at it. We just cracked the 500 followers over the weekend, which is fucking crazy. Thank you, guys. Legends for everyone that's hit the button. And if you haven't already, really appreciate it if you do hit the subscribe button. And lastly but not least, I do stream on Twitch at 1300 Australian Western Standard Time. So if you haven't, come on in, say good day, ask any questions you got live on stream. And while you're at it, hit the follow button as well. And give us a follow on Twitch so you know when I'm live next. Peace out, guys. See you in the next one.